So I'm using my phone as my microphone because, we all start somewhere. 2025 is now here, and needless to say,
they're eating the dog, they're eating the cat. Even in areas that have so much water, you don't know what to do. It's called rain. It comes down from heaven. It goes drip, drip.
it's gonna be rough. I can't even lie. This video is about my project 2025, the year where I actually chased my dreams with discipline, consistency, and most importantly, joy. I'm going to be completely transparent when I say that I've been saying this over and over and over again for 3 years to be exact. There hasn't been a year where, well, not gonna lie, this year does feel different, but there hasn't been a year where I haven't felt this sense of motivation and excitement, and then once I actually start putting in the work, I get scared, I get afraid, and I lose my motivation. And this is not what is going to happen this year. To be quite honest, I'm sick of that version of myself. I'm sick of not being able to live to my fullest potential. This is where my, emphasis on my, Project 2025 comes in. So I listened to the Balanced Black Girl podcast by Les. I want to say that's how you pronounce her name. She talked about how we should start planning our years quarterly instead of planning out the whole year. Because let's be honest, planning out the whole year is extremely stressful. The goals I've created in the past have been very, very, very vague. In order for me to stop that bad habit, I'm planning quarterly, aka for the first 3 months of the year. And at the end of those 3 months, I'll see how I did with those goals for those 3 months and then plan for the next 3 months. So in order for me to come out of my shell and not just be on my phone, watching TV, YouTube, streamers, I'm challenging myself to do something new every month, every day. I'm not exactly too strict on whatever I'm doing or whatever I'm learning for that month, especially since there's going to be times where I'm not going to be, home. There's going to be times I'm traveling. There's going to be times I'm going to be out of town. But essentially, the idea is to get out of my comfort zone. And I'll be making a separate video about that. But essentially, the idea is to just do more interesting things. Right now, I am currently attempting to do 10 push-ups. Unfortunately, it's the push-ups with my knees on the ground, 15 sit-ups, and a 1-minute plank. It has been pretty great to have that as a consistent thing that I do every day. And I feel myself getting stronger. But that's just one of the things that I'm doing. There's another thing that my boyfriend suggests, which was to learn how to juggle. So that's going to be happening sometime this year. Don't know. I don't remember when I put it, which month I put it as. But the idea is to just get out of my comfort zone and be able to do things that I normally would not do. So I live on Pinterest. It's probably one of my favorite social media apps, if I'm being completely honest. Pinterest helps me envision the kind of life I want to live and how I want it to look like. I haven't watched it, but I've seen this video talking about if you have Pinterest, you deserve better. I really want to watch that because I'm actually interested to see what kind of other apps there are to help me with that, because I've been on Pinterest since I was 14, 13. So maybe it is time for me to get a new social media app. The older I get, the more I want my place to have a more sophisticated look and a more sophisticated decor for my room and eventually my apartment once I get that for myself. This will, again, also be a separate video, where I go into more details about the style that I'm trying to achieve, as well as the kind of aura, as the kids call it. Oh God. There's going to be a separate video where I go into detail about the style that I'm trying to go for, and even show pieces that I have found at thrift stores and such. So doing content creation is a part of trying something new, because while I have done videos in the past, I'm actually trying to take it seriously this time, because I am planning. I think that is the thing that I lacked when I first started making videos, because I would have that burst of emotional reaction to making videos, but I'd never really had a distinct plan with the videos. And so I think for me, I'm doing it one video at a time in terms of planning, because I think I can get a bit too overwhelmed with thinking about how often I should be posting. And so the goal is to post 2 times a month and 6 times over the 3 months, because we're planning quarterly, and see how it goes from there. So far, this month has been a little bit challenging for me, because I think I got in my head a little bit. But when I remember the joy that I had when making videos, I keep that. I cling on to that, because that is what's going to get me through the hurdles and the stresses of making videos, to be honest. But I have to say, I love the editing process. I love seeing how my mind works, and seeing how my mind can be so creative when I'm not scared. Shout out to Dochi. This is the last and most important part of my, emphasis on my again, Project 2025. When Kendrick Lamar said, "Fuck a rap battle, this is a lifelong battle with yourself." Even though that was directed towards Drake, I truly felt that, especially that last line, a lifelong battle with yourself. I'm constantly battling with this thing here, constantly. I trick myself into thinking that other people don't like me, or I'm annoying, and honestly, it's truly just me thinking negatively about myself, not some sort of orchestrated plan that people have something against me. It's me telling me those things. And when I look outside, when I hang out with such beautiful people, surround myself with beautiful people, have such an amazing support system, I remember how beautiful of an earth we live on, and honestly, I'll be damned if I let me get in the way of living it. Thank you so much for watching this video, my debut video back. I say that very nervously, but I am pretty excited to see where this goes. My heart goes out to everyone that has been affected by the fires here in LA. I will put some resources in a link below, because even though this is a very, 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 very small YouTube channel, I still feel like I have an obligation to at least put that information out there. And remember, you deserve it all, and you can be anything. Until next time, bye.